Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CTL. We are starting off with a really good mixed match, tag match tonight. It will be the number one contenders versus the champions. We're going to have Marcus and Jesse versus Daphne and John. And this will be a really good one. Of course, this is the last one before Mania. So, there's a lot going on here. And John already tagged in, and this is a KO match as well. So knockouts only. We'll also be having the main event will be an elimination chamber to fight X-Patient. So that's a big deal. That's the main event. And we will also have a number one contender for the tag titles. So there's a lot going on. But we're starting off here. This could have easily been a main event. But the Elimination Chamber is just way more exciting. Sorry, guys. And girls. And look at Marcus here. Oh, man. Drop kick to the back. So, yeah, we're going to have 4 teams. Some of the teams we just put together. So, there's going to be some people that have never teamed up that are going to be teaming up. And whoever wins that will take on the Destroyers for the tag titles. Of course, we're getting a little bit of a preview of the women's and CTL match. Daphne versus Jesse is going to be a good one. And, of course, 23 is coming up. We're almost there. Look at Daphne bending some fingers back. And Daphne going top rope here. And look at that. What a takedown. So that Elimination Chamber is going to be crazy. We're planning one for the WTF one as well. So, yeah. It's going to be insane. All 6 of those guys are going to get the opportunity of a lifetime. And whoever wins is going to face X-Patient one-on-one. So that's why it's our main event. Otherwise, we would have this. But the Elimination Chamber is just way more exciting. And look here. And Marcus. Man, that didn't even phase John. It just... he almost knocked him down, but he got right back up. And this is what Marcus is going to have to deal with at Mania. Because this is a much larger opponent. And he's not going to get the breaks in between like he is right now. And look at Jesse at the top turnbuckle and misses. So botches have not changed. People are still botching. And look at Daphne here. Using the ropes. Gets a little push off on Jesse. I don't know if she's went toe-to-toe with Jesse yet. I don't think she's went one-on-one with her. So that's going to be a breath of fresh air because she has defeated multiple women on this brand. But I don't think Jesse's won her. I'm pretty sure she's defeated Sweetness twice. And Candy Vega she defeated. And I'm trying... Well, or did she... Oh, and a nice takedown there from Marcus. I don't remember all the women, but there's been quite a few. And I just don't think Jessie's been one. She could have been, but it's been a while if she has. And look at Marcus going for the submission here. Contenders versus champions. Mixed match. Tag match. We don't usually have a lot of these, especially on this brand. And Marcus tags in Jessie. And Daphne, some combinations there. Look at Daphne. Oh, man, misses there, but Jessie stepped out of the way. And Daphne planning something here. Look at that. Oh, what a beautiful high-flying move. Trying to knock out Jessie here. And now it's John and Marcus. And look at Marcus. And just like that, he knocks out John. So the message has been sent for Mania. And that was a quick match. But wow. What a start. What a start. And Jessie and Marcus are victorious in the knockout match. Probably should have did 2 out of 3 falls on the knockout to make it a little bit longer. This is why it wasn't the main event. But all it takes is one lucky blow to knock someone out. And this is our number 1 contender for the 4-way tornado tag. It's for the tag titles. Number 1 contender. We put some teams together. We put Williams guy with DJ Bob. And we put King Kuma and Kyle Danger together. Luke Razorblade has teamed up with Lethal before. And Judd and Joe, of course, have teamed up. So, whoever wins this is going to get a shot at the Destroyers. It's all about the last person standing because this is elimination. Falls count anywhere. And Lethal with a nice slam on King Kuma. And punches DJ Bob's tag partner. And it looks like people are going to start leaving the ring. And things are going to go outside. And look at Luke Razorblade. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is crazy. And it works. Barely, but it does. And ref's going to really have to keep track of what's going on. It's going to be tough until we get some eliminations here. And Lethal with a nice takedown there on Kyle Danger. And Lethal preparing, oh man, not the punt. And he punts Danger. And Danger and King Kuma, they're together because they wear masks. So it's kind of like how they got together on that. Sometimes we set tags up since we don't have enough, and we suggest next, on 23, that you all find a tag partner. It would benefit you. It would get you in more matches. And look at Kyle there. Good takedown there on Lethal. And a kick out there from Lethal. DJ Bob going for the pin, and Danger has been eliminated. So he is the first one out, leaving King Kuma left on his team. Now, all it takes is one person to win. It's not over for the team, but it's just not as likely that they are going to win. And Judd trying to go for the pin here. And a kick out there from King Kuma. And look at Judd. Oh my goodness. What a move. And the ref, though, Lethal's in the way. And they're going to count Luke Razorblades, not Judd's. Which I didn't know which one came first. And it doesn't matter. So William and King Kuma have been eliminated. And just because you lose tonight doesn't mean you can still be in that 8-man battle royal. People are definitely going to get left out at Mania. But and look at DJ Bob here. And look at Judd. Ooh, what a takedown by Judd. So what we have left, we still have DJ Bob. That's one half of his team. We got Joe and Judd. And we got Lethal and Luke Razorblade. So there's still 2 teams completed left. And then there's one off of one team. King Kuma and Danger have been eliminated. And whoever wins this will be facing the Destroyers. Look at Judd, man. He's doing some crazy moves. And we saw him do some crazy moves at the Rumble. Even though he didn't win, he definitely showed up. And look at DJ Bob striking Judd. Luke tried to go for a spear. And look at Joe slamming Lethal. And Joe eliminates Lethal. So only one team is left complete. And that is Joe and Judd. So DJ Bob and Luke Razorblade really need to work together here, even though they're not on the same team, if they want to have a shot at this. Luke Razorblade with a spear. And Joe wasn't paying attention. He was going after DJ Bob, and it cost Judd the match. And look here. Oh, my goodness. So we are down to 3. And Joe, all he had to do was look over there and notice that his partner was getting pinned. So we are down to 3. Each person is part of a team, so as long as one person wins, the whole team will go to Mania to face off with the Destroyers. And now that move is so brutal. It's like a UFC move. Such a brutal move. Oh man, what a suplex. And Joe going for a pin. And he eliminates DJ Bob. So we're down to 2. It's Luke Razorblade versus Joe. One of these 2 are going to bring their team to Mania. Look at Luke Razorblade. Ooh, good fight between these 2. And Joe with a kick to the head. And once again, these strikes to the side of the face is just brutal. And then it follows up with a submission. It's great moveset. And will Luke Razorblade tap? And he doesn't. He doesn't give up. And look at the combos. And Joe kicked Luke in the face. My goodness. And look at Joe here. Slamming Luke Razorblade. Could this be it? And it is. So it will be Joe and Judd versus the Destroyers. WrestleMania. The deal has been sealed. And that will be a great tag team match. I don't know. I think Joe and Judd have had the titles, but it was only for one time. Like one run, and then they lost them. If I'm not mistaken, they beat Marcus and Luther. I don't recall. But great matchup. But this is our main event. We got from left to right. Dan, Okada, Luther, Azarenka, Brandon Styles, and Mr. JR. Whoever wins faces off with the X-Patient. So this is a big opportunity. And it looks like we are starting off between Azarenka and Luther here. And the other 4, it'll be every 30 seconds. So it's kind of fair. You know, it's still not as fair for 1 and 2. But, you know, it's only going to be, by the time everyone's out, it's going to be 2 minutes. So these 2 will have to fight each other for 2 minutes. So they will be a little bit weaker than the other 4, but it's not that bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. And up next is going to be Okada. And who's going to be next? That seemed less than 30 seconds. Maybe it was 30 seconds. I don't know. I'm not counting. And Styles is number 4 here. I think I'm going to keep track of the next one and see if they're actually doing 30 seconds. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem right. Okay, let me start off. At 128. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Dan's next. I'm actually going to count it. I'm looking at, I got a thing that shows time. So, yeah, it's about right. Because I can count, from here I can do another 10 seconds. So the reason why it seemed like it was earlier is because you add the 20 seconds onto the 10 seconds, but when you see the 10 seconds, you automatically think, well, it's been 30, but that's not actually the case. It counts the actual 10 seconds as well, which is interesting. Hey, I got to keep tabs on 2K. 2K has a history here, and counting is probably not in their forte either, or their strength. Okada trying to pin Mr. JR, so everybody's out now. So the question is, who's going to face off with the X-Patient? A lot of people want to, but you got to earn it. You got to earn everything here. Look at the combinations by Azarenka. And Mr. JR lifting up Okada and slamming him. Oh, and what a nice move by Okada. What a nice counter. Dan going after Luther. This is our main event. Elimination Chamber. And look at Dan. Oh, Dan's taking a risk. It's a shame we couldn't see it because of our camera angles. Thanks, interns. But it worked. Luther's been eliminated. And, you know, that is a deadly move. Like, either way, if Dan does not connect that move, it can be a harsh hit for Dan. If he does connect the move, whoever gets hit with it, I mean, it's one of the worst things you can get hit with. I really think I believe on the older 2Ks or maybe the SVRs, if you miss that dive, oh man, it's like a game ending for you. And Okada going for the pin here, and not even a one. It's like game over if you miss that dive. And the same thing goes for the cell. If you get on the cell and you fall off of that, yeah, that's game over too. And this, not even a one. Styles kind of got involved. And look at Okada there with the F5. When Azarenka couldn't get a chance to the pin though because Styles got him up. We are down to 5. Winner will face off with X-Patient. Everyone would love to get their hands on him. And hopefully this is the real X-Patient. Hopefully they can send him packing. And Dan with the Sister Abigail to Okada there. And Dan pins Okada. So we are down to 4. One of these 4 will take on X-Patient. And Azarenka, Mr. JR is still in it. Azarenka, also known as Lee. And Lee's going for the pin. And he has eliminated Mr. JR. So we are down to 3 now. Three left. And look at Styles. Catches Lee off of guard. And, oh man, that does not look good for Lee. And that's another elimination. So it's down to Styles versus Dan. One of these two, of course, Styles has had a history with the X-Patient. I don't know what Styles is doing there. He's got a good high-flying move on Dan. And Dan catches Styles with a Sister Abigail. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, and Dan wins. Oh, he caught Styles off guard. Styles never saw that move coming. As soon as he entered the ring, he got hit with one. And he should have just stayed on Dan. But Dan will take on X-Patient at Mania. It's going to be a good one. And he definitely wanted this fight, and it looks like he earned it. So it will be Dan versus X-Patient. And we will see you at WrestleMania.